Hi, in this video we're going through the easiest way to complete the Cayo Perico Finale in GTA 5 Online. Hi and welcome back, my name's Dan and I'm an old grumpy gamer. Grand Theft Auto is a truly massive game. Between GTA 5 and the constant updates from Rockstar for GTA Online, there's no shortage of new content and interesting things to do. Join me then as we look at the easiest way to complete the Cayo Perico Finale in GTA 5 Online. Before we dive in, if you're new to the channel, we do how-to guides, news and giveaways, so consider subscribing and ring the bell to stay up to date. Now before I get too far into this one, I have a couple of quick caveats to go over. Firstly, this is, in my opinion, the easiest way at it. Not the fastest, not the best, but the easiest, with minimal resistance and minimal risk. Next, this is recorded on a gaming laptop. At the end of the video, I do a quick replay glitch so I don't lose the Panther. This glitch only works on gaming laptops. It does not work on desktops, Xbox, or PlayStations. I also want to acknowledge the dozens of other YouTubers who've produced similar videos and showcase similar methods, particularly Tylarius, who, unbeknownst to me at the time of my last video, had created a how-to with a very similar approach. Finally, this method aims to remove the RNG from the approach. I've assumed that you didn't get any paintings when you were scouting the radio tower. When you take down any guards, you don't necessarily find the keys, and you're doing this completely solo. Now to complete this method, you'll need to have scouted the main dock entry point and the drainage tunnel approach, and have completed the long fin prep for the approach. In addition, you'll need to have completed the standard preps, hacking the radio tower of course, either the plasma cutter or the safe code depending on your loot, the fingerprint scanner, cutting torch, and a weapon loadout. Now I'm using the aggressor, but the conspirator or the aggressor does the trick nicely. And finally, I highly recommend purchasing some Rebreathers too. You can get these from the ammunition store at the display cabinet in the middle of the room. Okay, on to the main event. Great, so just head over to the control deck there and we want to go straight over to the start. All right, and just equip any armor if you need it and confirm settings. Quickly switch the matchmaking to closed and then hit play. Same as normal, we'll get the alert, that's fine, hit go. Okay, and then for the setup, so we're using the long fin approach. We'll be using the main dock for the infiltration point. The compound entry point will be the drainage tunnel. The escape point can be kind of anything. I'm just going to use the main dock. Time of day is daytime because we're not going to get near any guards anyway, so that's fine. And then the weapon loadout, we just need to add the suppressors there. And then across to continue. I'm happy with that outfit, so just hit ready to play. Okay, so as we take control of the long fin, we want to bank to the left there. Now you can just use the right bumper to do a sharper turn. This thing does handle like a pig though, it's not really flash. And what we're aiming to do is head to this little covey thing at the bottom of the airport there. So it's not too far away, and just make sure you don't bump into any boats on your way through, otherwise the guards get a bit upset. But as we make our approach here, what we want to do is just sort of get close to beaching it up on the right hand side so that the boat doesn't end up wandering out too far. Right, that's close enough. Well, that was graceful, but okay. Around we go, and then we're heading for the storage warehouse on the other side of this clearing here. So we should only have one guard to take care of here. We don't need to worry about where the other guards are. Just that one fella in front of us. I think we'll take care of him with a shotgun, I think. Quick shot to the noggin. There we go. And then we're going for the bottom lockup. Now the order we want to use is white powder first, then green, and then cash. In that order. So we'll just quickly grab all this gear. So the white powders have gone in first. That's no problems. All right, we'll turn around and we have green stuff there, so we'll just grab that as well. Excellent. Now we still have some room left in our bag, so we'll just pop out here, grab this forklift on the right-hand side, and there's a pallet just across the way there, and we're just going to go pick that bad boy up. So lift him up, back out, don't have to go too far. And then what we want to do is turn in to that crate just onto the right of the barrels there. It's quite important that we line that up. All right, lift up as high as you can. Out we go. Excellent. All right, and then around to the back of the forklift. And we'll just jump up on it. And then, of course, over the top of the cage. And over to this lockup, and we'll just fire that up now. Now, I think this is just cash either side here, so it doesn't matter which side it is. We'll just quickly fill up the rest of the bag. All right, loot bag is full. Great. All right, so we'll head back out and then up on this crate. And this is why we park the forklift here, because if you don't park the forklift there, you fall flat on your face and lose some armor. So that's all good. We can just go straight across to that clearing there, and hopefully the boat is still waiting for us. It hasn't drifted out too much. Fantastic. Sometimes it does drift out. Just go for a swim. It'll be fine. You can see we've not really seen any guards. We've stayed well out of the way of cameras so far, so it's all been good. All right, we'll back it up a little bit, and this thing does not handle well backwards. It handles pretty ordinary forwards, but backwards is even worse. All right, let's give it a squeeze, and then off we go again. Now what we're aiming to do here is go all the way around the bottom of this bluff, and then into the area there. So we'll just head straight. Just watch out for rocks here. Fortunately, it's a pretty quiet day, so that does make it nice and easy. The water's like glass. We're not bouncing around too much. All right, so as we make our way towards the bottom here, just watch out for some rocks there because they do sneak up on you. And we want to just turn again using the shoulder bumper on the controllers there to improve the handling. Just skip about here, and then once we stabilize, we're just going to bail straight out of the boat. There we go. All right, into the drink, and then throw your rebreather on. And off we go. All right. So the next thing is, there we go, there's the button prompts, and we'll need to cut this gate open. So I guess the easiest way I've found is to go 2 quick, 1 slow. So that was the 2 quick, 1 slow, 2 quick, and then 1 slow. We do that across all the sides, and that happens pretty promptly. I don't know if this is the speedrunner technique or if it's the fastest way at it, but I've found it's probably the easiest, and it does happen pretty quick. All right, and we'll start swimming to the end of the tunnel. And we should get a button prompt. There we go. So press that, and then it will go to the next cutscene. You can see there we didn't even use a rebreather. It's got about halfway done. I think after I bought my first set of rebreathers, I've not used one since. It's been great. So once we pop out of here, it's going to point us towards the stairs there. And what we want to do is go in precisely the opposite direction. All right, now we need to select a pistol here as well. Here we are. Up on this balustrade, and then aim. Up there and up again. Go across the roof. And there's a little bridgey thing here we're just going to sneak across. Over. And then we want to go right and then left around the top of this building. We're going to take care of this fella real quick. That's him down. All right, and then the next guy. Up, there we are. Now, I've deliberately not grabbed the keys, again, just so that you can see what happens if you don't get a draw with the keys. So we'll just wait for this guy, give him the good news. There we go. Up the top, in the office, off to the safe on the right-hand side. Now, if you've not got the Cayo Perico gun yet, you can go to the drawers there on the right-hand side and collect that too. Over to the hacking next. So this one's surprisingly easy. What you want to do is line yourself up with the top one first, and then it's from the first one, you want to go right. So when you get to the second one, you go 1 single right. When you're on the third one, it's go to the start and then 2 right. So 1 to the start, 1 to the start, 1, 2 to the start, 1, 2, 3 to the start, 2, 3, 4. There you go. And let's do it again. So from start 1, start 2, start 1, 2, 3, start 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and away we go. I think this should be the last one. From the start, start 1, start 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was 6, and then to the end. So I'm just going right every time to make it nice and easy. All right, so that's the clone successful. So we'll head into the elevator in a moment. And through, and because we haven't tripped any alarms, we don't need to worry about guards or anything. So that's all good. We'll just fire this off and away it goes. You can see here I'm using the Black Panther statue. This is the joys of working on a gaming notebook, so we can just do this repeat glitch as much as we like. That said, it only works, well, this particular glitch only works on the notebook. It doesn't work on anything else. Excellent, that's the Panther grabbed. All right, so we were going to, again, assuming you haven't got the keys, so we'll just head back out the other way. Okay, and we shouldn't need to arm ourselves. So down the stairs, and the jumping, surprisingly enough, does help. Off to the right. We're just going to hang tight here because there's a juggernaut floating about the place. We need to make sure he is not there. So he's gone. Yep, we're golden. Okay, over, up the stairs, and then we'll kind of swing around to the right here. And we just need to make sure that guy's not going to spot us. So, yep, we're good. We'll just squeak that in, actually. Okay, and we are off. So we just need to pop this fella in the noggin. And do a quick U-turn. And we're heading for this little hilly bit on the right-hand side here. And then we're just going to make our way across to the furthest part of the island we can get to. Do a quick jump, stay on the bike, into the water, throw your rebreather on it again. And then what we're doing is we're heading for the whale bones on this little ridgy bit here. So you can see there's the ridge there, dips off to the right there and to the left. But we're pitching for these whale bones not far from this cluster of underwater mines. That is good to go. Okay, so we've gone out with a full bag. We should have the elite. Now, because I am going to be doing the replay glitch here, it will glitch out a little bit, but that's not to be worried about. Okay, transaction saved, flight mode on, and off we go. Now, if you are interested in how to do this, there is a link to a full video on it in the description below. So this will glitch out and then send us back to, there we are, back to story mode, and flight mode is off, so that'll let us log back in just a few moments. And as we rejoin, we can see the heist pass notification. We've got the elite challenge, full bags. Very, very happy with that one. And once that clears, we'll just confirm that the money is in fact in our hand. And there we go. The 2.25 mil from that one is done. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Check out the video up the top for another handy guide, or the one down the bottom for some more old Grumpy Gamer goodness. Stay safe, wash your hands, and we'll see you in the next video.